What's up, everybody? Was Man, this was like a serious ordeal to get on here. It's crazy. So this is the first time. This is a live testing situation. Uh, the thumbnail on there, I'm gonna have to like change because I look crazy. What's up, everybody? This is the first live testing YouTube situation. Alicia Middleton, you're the first person on here, I think, anyway. Uh, BK Girl for life. Hey, what's happening? Did you guys subscribe? You guys got to subscribe too now. What's going on? How are you? Cinnamon Martin, hey. Tawana Maston, Debbie Ula. What's going on? Andy Vaughn, testing. Andy Vaughn, J Vaughn, testing center. I did good. Everybody on here, make sure you go in there and subscribe. But I'm gonna try. I think what I'm gonna try and do, well, not try. I hate the word try. What I'm gonna do, right, is start, streaming some things from, on the YouTube channel. You know how we do our walks. I might do some walks like on the YouTube channel, and if I can get this thing down, I'm telling you, the thing had me going crazy. I was like, I had to log in, log out, log in, log out. You know what I'm saying? But we're here, right? So I got in from the walk actually today, and started working straight in on some stuff that I had to figure out for this Zoom gala. It's like a Valentine's Day gala for this organization called Jumpstart Your Heart, and so I had to start right into that. We had to film it from the camera here, not this camera, but the camera over here, and then go on Logic and record the audio and all that. And so all that had to be synced. I had to get the strip, for the camera to my tech guy, and then also bounce those tracks from Logic over there to him so he can put everything together. And then I started messing around with this, and man, it was like trying to figure out how to get on there was like a trip on here. But all right, so let's see. Andy Vaughn, what's up? I am kicking, y'all. That's right. Gotta be kicking. Sending up some hearts. Sheila Baker. Good evening, Howard. Howard Hewett. Okay. Okay, so we're just doing all kind of stuff here to try and figure out this whole thing, because first time on here, and let's see, it's kind of working out cool. Everything's being pinned. I don't have to pin nothing. I see the pin happening. Christina Flores, what's going on? How you doing, girl? It's been a long time. I haven't seen you. We haven't seen you on any other stuff in a long time. It's good. I'm glad you're here. What's happening? Sheila Baker, aka Sheila Lauren, Howard's Girls. Howard's Girls. You like what Tawana says? She likes the beard. That's good. Cool. Like I said today, you guys enjoy it now. I don't know. April Murphy, what's up? Smooches, Shauna Mangatal. The pen worked great. That's my assistant. She's penning everything. Sounds perfect. Debbie says sounds perfect. Carla Williams, what's up? Priscilla Wortley. I'm doing a test run. That's right. This is a test run, for the YouTube channel. That's what, we can figure this whole thing out and get everything together, you know. Very, very good. Andy Vaughn again. Thank you. People love the beard. That's cool. Cool. So what's up, y'all? It's twice in one day. It's my treat. I'm honored to be in front of y'all twice in one day. We usually do that like Fridays, right? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is today Thursday? Today Thursday already? Oh man. Doggone. So yeah, we got 27 people on here. Is that what? And the 28 people, 14 with thumbs up and stuff. I guess I don't know what that means. That's like, this is going to be very, very interesting. Putting this whole thing together. The YouTube thing. I'm really, really excited about that because, we can kind of, because Facebook is cool. Facebook got I I love it. It was great. It is great. But I want to kind of expand the reach out here, and do some as far as YouTube is concerned. There's not so many restrictions on YouTube. You remember that time like about a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't get on because they had kind of like blocked me from my thing because somebody was hating, probably not digging what I was saying, about whoever or whatever, and decided to try and like, stop the flow, but you can't stop positive flow. You can't stop it. It's not impossible. See, Paula Corley, sending you much love from Indianapolis. What's up? Fan from yours from the beginning. Thank you very much. See, I don't see Paula Corley on the other feeds and stuff. So, that's a good thing, right? Sheila Baker, I remember 3. April Murphy, yep. Yes, it feel the same way. She feels the same way. Priscilla Watley again. You should definitely do more mini concerts on YouTube. I'm thinking about that because I can actually go on. I can make sure that, let's see, I don't want to press anything and cut everybody off. But I'll do some more research on it. And says Andy Vaughn, she says that you should be doing the mini concert series here. Okay, I hear you, Andy. And we will do that. All right. That's right. Great energy. Clem Slows, she says, great energy. That's great energy. Great energy on YouTube it is? That's what you're saying? Cool. Beth Perry, much love from Montana. Montana, the big sky. I spent a little bit of time in Montana. It's a beautiful, beautiful state. Open air, the whole thing. A little bit remote, but doggone. Angelina White Cadillo. Good evening from Houston, Texas area. Love your music. Thank you. I appreciate that. Angelina. Debbie Ula says, are the comments easier to read? Yeah, they are. They're not going. I don't know whether it's because not as many people on here, but they're not going up as quickly as the other comments. Sheila Baker, good evening from Kissimmee, Florida. This is spend time down there. I say Kissimmee, Florida, Kissimmee. Beth Perry, not enough diversity here. Ready to move. What do you mean? Not enough diversity here. Ready to move. Okay. How's COVID behaving in California? Is behaving, let's see, Acumobile 115 Pierre is behaving badly, very badly. I don't know what the deal is because I think everybody is really staying masked up and hopefully socially distanced as much as possible anyway. but we still got, we still got a lot of numbers flaring up, and and it's kind of crazy. Daniel Kinney, what's up, my brother? I see you. I see you, man. What's up? How you doing? I hope you and the family are doing well. I send you guys got my prayers, definitely, always. Daniel's a good brother down in Longview, Texas. Yeah, good brother. DLG 508. So Priscilla says she's already got 21 questions for the Howard's girls from the Howard's girls. And these questions are hilarious. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to do an interview with Priscilla on her channel. What are you? Instagram? It's on Instagram or Facebook. Priscilla, I'm not sure, but it's Tuesday Turn Up, old school Tuesday Turn Up, right? So we're gonna have. She's saying it's on Facebook. She says it's on Facebook. So that's gonna be. What did we set a date, Priscilla? Or are we gonna talk about that? Let me know. Sheila Baker, we can't wait for that interview. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of wild. It seems like anyway. It's kind of crazy. You know how Priscilla can be. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying. So yeah. Yes, we did. February 9th. Yep. February 9th at 7 p.m. on Old School Tuesday Turn Up with Priscilla Wortley and myself. So that's 7 p.m. Eastern time or 7 p.m. What? 7 p.m. What? Daniel Kinney says The Simpsons. All right, brother. So while we're on here, I was going to be on here for about 15, 20 minutes to do to really figure out everything. So while I'm on here, just check out how this is as far as questions. Okay, send me up some questions that you may have real quick, and we'll talk about it. Just a couple, because we're going to keep a lot of stuff for Priscilla's thing. But with the Howard's girls, she got questions from the Howard girls. So send me up April Murphy says clean only questions, Howard. Okay, that's on y'all. And Steve, I know how to say, I don't know about that. I don't know if I should answer that or not. No. Okay. What's my favorite meal? Sheila Baker, what's my favorite meal? You know what? I really don't have a favorite meal. I mean, a while ago, I used to really dig, angel hair pasta with tomato and basil, red sauce and stuff. But I mean, the whole pasta thing got kind of weird. So I really don't have a favorite meal, because I just kind of I like to eat, basically to fuel my body. And how you pull up to the gas station and put some fuel in your car. That's what I want. I want to pull up to the table and put some good fuel in my body, vegetables and that kind of stuff, and protein and stuff. So it's all good. Let's see. Yvette Miner says, do I cook? I cook good enough not to starve. Okay, so I mean, I know how to cook some stuff. I like salmon, because it's pretty easy to cook. It's kind of easy to cook, so I dig salmon. Sheila Baker says, do I prefer cake or pie? I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big dessert person, So as far as a cake is concerned, As far as cake is concerned, I like yellow cake with chocolate icing. As far as a cake is concerned, as far as a pie, I like apple pie a la mode. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't really do the a la mode that much anymore, but I like apple pie. Um, with an ice cold glass of milk. I love milk. I love milk. So I've had to go through different stages of milk because I don't like the whole milk anymore because it's just not. But so do I eat healthy? I try to. I try to eat healthy. Sheila Baker says, Tawana Maston, what's your color? My favorite color, I would imagine, is like royal blue. I dig that. I like royal blue. That's good. Uh, Priscilla Wally asked me, Cheryl Cooley asked, name all the tours you're on. No, I'm ready to be on here for a little while. So I've been on a whole bunch of tours through the years. Nanny Twitty, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you on here. We're on here on YouTube Live. You dig? So, hey. Sheila Baker says, wow, you love milk? Yeah, I love milk. This guy, and please do not call it what everybody has called it as far as like the cow and cow this and cow. You know, I've found different I've gone through different stages of milk. Just say that. What is the funniest thing that has happened to you on stage? Well, that just happened uh not last year before last, because with 2020 we didn't do nothing, but it was over in England, and I have never fallen on stage ever in my whole career. I'd never fallen on stage, and I was over there with Shalamar, with Jeffrey and Carolyn, and we're in front of this festival. We were doing a festival. This festival had to have. It had to be like about 50 or 60,000 people there, and I'm doing my thing, and there's a part where all three of us go to the very edge of the stage, and we're doing our thing, and then I came back, and I'm singing, right, and I'd miscalculated where the monitor was. And right there, I knew it. When I hit it, I tried to lift my foot. I felt, I could feel it was right there. You dig? And it's like, and I hit it, and I can't. And it just, I knew, I could tell I was going down. I was going down, and I went down, hit the ground. I was cool though. I hit it. I was cool. I was very cool. And in hindsight, being 2020, as it always is, uh, I hit the ground. I should have stayed down there and just sang from there, because I could have done it. That would have been cool. But my thing was like, man, I was so pissed off because I failed. That was the first time I failed. But everybody, there were comments on that night on the thing from people that were there, and oh, you failed, but it was cool. You felt cool. All right. Debbie Ula says, do I get manicures and pedicures? Yeah, I like to get a pedicure every once in a while, really, because it's real relaxing. I really don't get manicures. Manicures are kind of like crazy. It's kind of crazy. So I don't really get manicures. I just cut when they get a little long. I cut them off, right down to the thing. I don't have to figure nothing out. So, Tawana, what's your favorite movie? Man, didn't fall. Yeah, Priscilla says she remembers when I fell, my hat didn't fall. Nope, hat didn't fall off. Hat was on, and I was like back up and hitting the next line. So, my favorite movie. I have a few favorite movies. One I was talking about it the other day, like on the walk. Is that Jamie Foxx, Jennifer Garner, and Justin Bateman movie called The Kingdom? That's an intense movie, man. You guys, you need to see it. It's very, very, very good. Uh, but then you look at, there's a couple other things that I dig, but right off the top of my head, because I talked about it just the other couple days ago, I would say the Kingdom. Um, did you make did you make still talking about me falling? Did you make it part of the dance? Yeah, I made it part of the dance of Howard, the new dance I made up. Howard, get up off your behind dance and get back into the show. So, but like I say, the show must go on. Yeah, Alicia Middleton, how often do you cuss? I mean, it's like I said, and I've said so many times, especially on the walks and stuff. I don't like to cuss. I remember when cussing was like my middle. That was I could cuss you up and down the street, you know, and not use the same word twice. That was like my second language. But then I found out, I really kind of realized that the reason why I was cussing so much was because I had not at that time. I'm talking about when I was like 15, 16 years old or so. And I realized that I hadn't developed, my vocabulary, my word vocabulary, my vocabulary situation, um, uh, enough to really express myself. So the best way to express myself was to cut. When I cuss, hey, the whole thing. But I never slipped, never slipped. I would walk into my mom and dad's house and never slip, never slip. But once I really kind of started, once I realized that, um, I once I realized that, then I started developing my vocabulary and started, going doing it that way. But uh, there are some things though that you know the only way to describe them, the only way to express it is to cuss, because there's some stuff, especially the last like 4 years that I've looked at and I've said, what you know what I'm saying? And that's the only way to express it. That's the only way to express it. Somebody said, what's your favorite vacation spot? My favorite vacation spot is the southern tip of Spain, Marbella, down there. I love it down there. That's one place. That's one of the few places, very, very few places that I've been that I believe I could really, I could live there. You know what I'm saying? I always have people, looking for, um, spots down there. Property and stuff down there is still really, really reasonable. But I mean, it's still just beautiful. You talk about, you guys see the when we do the walks, I'll give you guys you look at your I'll give you a look at the scenery and stuff around me, and you know it's beautiful and everything here. But Marbella, down southern tip of Spain, it's like that all year round, or basically all year round. I think they have some maybe rainy season or something like that. But also you can jump on a ferry and go 30 minutes across the strait, and you're right in Africa, and it's like, Morocco. You're right in Morocco, and I love it there. I haven't been there in a few years. I'm waiting, and now it's really difficult to travel anywhere now, almost impossible, basically. So um, uh, so like then let's see, and then, so once we're able to start traveling and stuff, then I think that's one of the things, one of the places I'm going to go for a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks and just chill, to get away from. I mean, we've been chilling, but I want to chill from this heavy chill. You dig what I'm saying? That's crazy. Let's see. What's your favorite cologne? Deborah Ula says. I don't have a favorite cologne either. When you look on my sink in my bathroom, is like all kind of colognes there. So I don't have a favorite cologne. I just like something that smells good, not too soft, you know what I'm saying? Not too feminine. Uh, but Priscilla Watley says, how did you get the role being the limo driver in Moesha? Wow, that was years ago. I don't remember. I think maybe they contacted my let's see, get this TV back on. They contacted my people and asked if I would be interested in doing it, you know. And I did. It was fun. I remember it being fun. I like acting. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I really want to even get more into now. I've dibbled and dabbled, a little bit here and there, but I like acting. Like what was that? Said that somebody said I be acting. I'm an actor. So I like that. I like that a lot. Gracie Pantillon, what's up? How you doing? Have you been to the Rock of Gibraltar? To Gibraltar, yeah, been there. The Rock of Gibraltar, very, very interesting place. The history of it, because when I go someplace, I like to go and check out, what's this place about? You know what I'm saying? What is this place? What is the what is the history of this place? I like to go and figure that out. And the history of Gibraltar, the Rock of Gibraltar, was really, really interesting. Slows, what's your opinion on the new artists in the music industry? I think that I was in a room on Clubhouse last night, and we kind of got into that conversation. And there, but just like any other time, there's a bunch of crap out there. You know what I'm saying? But there's also a bunch of like diamonds and diamonds in the rough and diamonds that have come out and the whole thing. I love Anderson .Paak, what he does, what he's doing. I love Ro James, what his stuff. Although I haven't checked out his second album, I don't know, how that is, because I haven't checked it out yet. There's let's see, because stuff on my phone, which is crazy. I look at there's all kind of. I have so many different artists on my phone. Not now. Let's see. This girl, Alina Baraz, I love her stuff, Anderson .Paak, like I said, and I got everything from Al Green to Alice Smith. This thing won't let me mess around. They want to. Okay, Ari Lennox, I love her stuff. She's, I saw her on the this I think it was BET, something like that, and blew me away. I loved it. So, different stuff, man. All the way down Beyonce, because I love her vocals, amazing vocals. Shantae, Charlie Puth, Charlie Wilson, Childish Gambino, Chris Botti, Chris Brown, D'Angelo, Daniel Caesar, got some great stuff. Her, Delphonics, Diane Shore, all kind of stuff. I love her. I listen to all kind of stuff. I got some opera down here if I'm in that mood. But a lot of different stuff, okay? All right. Who's your go-to artist song when you're chilling? Lately, it's been that the artist I just said. This is crazy. You guys got my mind. My mind is like gone. Alina Baraz. Lately, it's been that. She's because her music is real chill. I really, I mean, just when you want to just, you know. But I really, I don't. A lot of people always think that I'm singing all the time, you know, and wait a minute, Gracie says Justin Bieber. You know what? Boy's bad. I gotta say, a couple years ago when he had the album before this last one that's out, I I I like I downloaded and I told a partner of mine, I said, man, dude, I said, I'm gonna tell you something. And if you repeat it, I'm gonna I'm gonna deny it to the hilt. And he said, what's that? I said, today I downloaded a Justin Bieber album. You know what I'm saying? But my daughter, Anissa, my youngest daughter, she turned me on. She said, Dad, you need to listen to this song, blah, 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 blah. I forget the name of it, but listen to the song. And I said, well, who did it? Who did it? She said, Justin Bieber. I said, girl, I'm not gonna listen to Justin Bieber. Come on, man. You know what? But then I listened to it and I downloaded the whole album, and it was amazing. And then I downloaded this album here, and he's got a lot of great stuff on there. Yummy, and a bunch of other stuff, and you know, I think I like I dig the way that Justin Bieber has evolved as far as his whole thing is concerned. Before it was just a lot of, I believe, um, shock type of behavior, but the thing was, I mean, you have to realize that um, dude was like, he was a kid. So a kid with all that, you put all that was put on him as a kid, and he's living out his life as a kid in front of everybody in the country. That's a deep thing. If you don't have a foundation, if you don't have a serious foundation up under you, that can be crazy. That can be really crazy. And so I give him that benefit of the doubt and stuff, So uh, let's see who else. Angeline White Cadillo, yes. Let's see. I'll download. Gracie says she's downloading him on Spotify. I think you'll dig it, Gracie. I think you'll really uh, enjoy his his music, his stuff that he's doing. Priscilla says, since you did a gospel album, would you consider collaborating with Fred Hammond and Kirk Franklin? I'll consider collaborating with anybody, if the project is the right project. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the music. It's about what is the song. I remember I've done a bunch of collaborations, a bunch of duets and stuff, and mainly with female artists and stuff through the years, like Dionne Warwick and Anita Baker and a bunch of others. But like with me and Anita, it was basically, when we said, okay, we're gonna do a duet. The bottom line was like, okay, who, what is the song about? What's the song gonna be about? What is the song? Can we find the song? Are we gonna write the song? It's all about the song, you know. And that's what, that's how you have to look at it. But yeah, Fred and Kirk, I never really worked with Kirk before, I've met him a few times through the years, but Fred Hammond and I, we did a couple of things live, I believe, but on the same show at some time, if I'm not mistaken. But we talked about going and doing a tour. We never did do it, but we talked about doing a tour together. So yeah, Fred and Fred and Kirk, amazing artists, amazing artists, and what Kirk has done through the years with inspirational music is just phenomenal. Same with Fred, phenomenal. Cindy Vaughn, I like his music. Downloaded several of his new songs on my phone. Guess you're talking about Justin Bieber. See, that's the thing. Downloaded a few songs, downloaded some of his songs, several of his new songs on my phone. See, that's what it's all about today, man. It's like albums are like it's kind of crazy. I think that's why I'm gravitating towards EPs and stuff. Where it's like a shorter, you have like, the like five or six songs on it rather than doing a whole totally complete album, because everybody's gonna go in and used to be 99 cent it to death, or now it's $1.29 it to death, so it's just different stuff. So like, but yeah, Justin Bieber thing, I guess that's what she was talking about. Sheila Baker, great question. Debbie, what was the Debbie? Have you ever been starstruck? Whoa. I think so. Like I remember when I was a kid now, um, my band back in Akron was Life Band and Show. We spelled it Lyfe, so. And it was myself, Marvin Burke, Byron Williams, Kevin. My mind's gone right now, but as far as that's concerned, but our thing was Graham Central Station, Larry Graham, and man, I remember Larry Graham was playing like in Kent State University, and I think it was like. Yeah, I think I was about 15 or so, 16. I was driving. I had my own car by that time. And I remember it was a serious snowstorm back in Ohio. Well, Kent State from Akron is about maybe 25 minutes, if that, but the snowstorm is like you couldn't hardly see. We were swerving in and out, whatever. And it took us like about an hour and a half to get there, but we got there. And when we got there, somehow we finagled our way like backstage. And we were back there. It was like Wayne's World. We were like, we're not worthy. We're not worthy, And it was an amazing thing. And then years later, after I was with Shalamar and we had it was after second time around and stuff. Then I met Larry again, and we kept in touch. I haven't been so much in touch with them lately, but he and Tina, his wife, invited me over to, they were staying in Venice, I think at that time, invited me over for some dinner and stuff, and I was like, wow, Larry Graham, man. Starstruck again, I guess, would be with the man with the cat, Marvin Gaye. I remember I met him, first time I ever really met him was when the year that he won the Grammy for Sexual Healing, right? And so, after the Grammys, they always used to have this party at the Biltmore Hotel. I guess the governor's party or something for that night. And so I think I was coming in. I mean, I was leaving out. I had gone to the party because you go to that party and then you start going to a whole bunch of other parties. $13 right there. Yeah. But so I was coming out of the party and Marvin was coming into the party. Of course, there were a bunch of photographers and stuff. They said, "Oh, Marvin, Howard, get together, and like we're sitting there, we're taking a picture, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, what's up?" I mean, you know what that means. Yeah, he was like feeling nice, right? And I remember him saying like, yeah, man, I like your stuff. I hear you. I really dig what you're doing, man. And that to me was like, whoa. And somewhere there's a picture, there's a photo of that particular thing with like Marvin, yeah, looking at the camera, and me like got this look on my face, like, because he was taller than me, so I was like, you know, so I was starstruck as far as that was concerned. And I guess another time maybe was when I was in England. It was me back in the day, Jeffrey and Jody and Shalamar and stuff, and we were doing this TV show outside, about 50, 60 miles outside of London. And the TV show spotlighted new talent at the time. That was one of their segments. They would spotlight they would spotlight new talent, and the new talent that they were spotlighting at that time was Sade. And I've always loved Sade, her whole vibe, the whole thing. But I saw her then before she even, she did Smooth Operator. Uh, uh, you know, for that was her song that she did that they showcased. And then after she had done it there, I saw her there, and I was like, wow, she's beautiful, and uh about 6, 7, 8 months later, blew up. Smooth Operator was like crazy. I said, so I guess it wasn't really a starstruck thing. It was just like, dang, oh, she fine type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So, are you Tabitha Torres? When are you going to reunite with Shalamar? I don't know. I mean, I do Shalamar all the time. Me, Jeffrey, and Carolyn overseas, over in England. Here, you never say never, but I mean, I stopped really trying to force the issue, because you can't have you can't force somebody to do things that they don't want to do. So I just I've just never really thought about it anymore. But me, Jeffrey, and Carolyn, that segment of Shalamar, we've carved out a really, really nice niche, for ourselves over the UK, Africa, the European countries and stuff. So I dig that. I dig doing that there, and then doing Howard Hewett here. But you never know. You never know. Man, I've been on here almost 45 minutes. I said I was going to be on here for 15 minutes, but it's been nice. So it's been cool. Take one more question. Priscilla says, have you ever experienced performance anxiety? Well, I always get the adrenaline flow. I mean, if I didn't get the adrenaline flow, I'd be kind of concerned, because that's just the whole thing. Do I get stage fright? No, I don't get stage fright, but I get the anxiety. To me, the anxiety is the adrenaline flowing. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm saying. It's like, and like I said, if I didn't get that, I would be concerned, because that's just a thing to get you pumped up. See, that's the beauty of live performances. That's why I've been a performing artist since I was 10 years old. So I could never just stay in the studio all the time. I know cats that can stay in the studio forever, all day, all night, blah, blah, blah. I like to get into the studio, and even going back to the collaboration question, that's one reason why I don't think I've done a whole lot of collaborations with people, because I'm basically ready to get in, get it done, put my best foot forward, my best creative foot forward, get it done, get out, and start performing it. That's what I do. Because when you do a record, you do a song, and you put it out, then you put it out there, Starts going through the promotion cycles and all that kind of stuff. Radio, you see how radio gravitates towards it. Once radio or internet radio or whatever gravitates towards it, well, real cool. Then you got to see how the people gravitate. You know what I'm saying? But with personal appearances, when you step out on stage, it's like that instant gratification. Bam, you step out on stage and it's like on. The audience is there ready to have some fun with you. You know, the music is pumping and you're feeling good vocally. Everything's like intact, you know, and you can think about where you want to go and you go there and like, you know, and it's just, you know, it's just that instant gratification, you know, and I love that. I love that. And that's what I've been into, you know. Uh, like I said, I've been a performing artist since I was 10. Vian Ray, I love the song you did with Kenny Loggins, Lorraine. Lorraine. Yeah. Kenny Loggins, that's a bad white boy. That boy is bad. That boy's serious, very serious. And, you know, we had a good time. We also did, Kenny and I also did a duet with, oh, come on, man. He's going to kill me. Saxophone player, Everett Harp. And Everett did a remake of the What's Going On album, Marvin Gaye What's Going On album. He redid everything on there. And Kenny and I did a duet. We did Mercy, Mercy Me. You should check it out. It's a nice little rendition of that. So, all right. Sheila Baker, she says, I appreciate taking the time. You taking the time to talk to us this evening. Of course. This whole time, this past almost a year. Can you believe we're coming up on almost a year of COVID being shut in, the whole thing? But this time, you know, has been a chance for, as an artist, to get closer to y'all. You know, we always, y'all know me. You know, we and you know, I would hit in different personal situations before, but you know, you're so busy, you really don't you hit on the social media situation, but it's really basically a lot of, you know, my people taking care of it, they're doing this and that. But while during this time, that's one of the things, many things that I've had time to really, you know, get into, to really establish that, you know, that relationship with you guys. And it's been amazing, and I have enjoyed it so much. You know, people say, well, you don't want to be too accessible. Well, why not? I mean, what, you know, like I said before, it ain't like y'all gonna come knock on my door or anything like that, you know. But the accessible is like, hey, we're interacting, and I've dug that, and I appreciate you guys so much. And thank you for allowing me to come into you guys' lives also in a more personal way. I appreciate all of it, for real. And this has been a thing for me to figure out, you know, the whole YouTube channel live situation. We may be doing some of the shut-in mini concert series, excuse me, over here, and I will let you know. All right, and okay, and then everybody on here that you're on here now, I want you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, because you know that's what this whole thing is all about, subscriptions and all that stuff. So subscribe. I said I would do a little personal shout out to anybody, all y'all that's subscribed and stuff, you know. So go on there. I don't know how you do it, but you guys, pretty sure you guys know. So I want you all to go on there, subscribe, and you know, it's good. It's good talking to you. All right. So almost 50 minutes, man. Come on now. All right. God bless you. Stay masked up. Stay socially distanced as much as you can. Stay prayed up, and for uh, above all else, stay close to God, y'all. Remember, you don't drown because the water's too deep. You drown because you stop kicking. Y'all don't never stop kicking towards your dreams, towards your goals. You know, that's what it's all about. Sheila Baker says she's still kicking, you know. Tawana Maston, Priscilla Wiley, Debbie Ula, all you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. FACC dot 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 and Life Walk. You know, God bless you, y'all. All right. I will talk to you soon. Remember, subscribe. It's like a hypnotic thing. Subscribe. Subscribe. All right. God bless. Love you guys. Bye bye.